You are correct in that war on motorists is a very loaded comment. I prefer to look at this as more a revolution for public transport. But who else would like to speak here? Okay, next hand up is from Councillor Nethsingha.
Thank you. I find the two interventions we've just had incredibly disappointing. I'm not particularly surprised, but I am very disappointed. This is not a document that is entirely based on road pricing. It's been very clear and very carefully worded to make it the case that it is not based on road pricing, because it's been clear for some time that any decision on road pricing or any future of that is very uncertain, and it is even more uncertain, in fact, even highly unlikely to be going ahead at the moment. There is an extraordinary amount of extremely positive work that has gone into this document, really detailed work on what is needed for every disparate area of our combined authority place. It is really recognised in this document, and it's one of its great benefits, the way in which each district and each place has been looked at individually, and the important things for those places have been recognised, and the differences between them also recognised. And I think it's extremely unfortunate that all of that painstaking work to look at the detail of our different areas has just been wiped out because of a political charade about a campaign and a war against motorists. I mean, it makes me really angry. On a whole range of different levels, but one of the most important is that not only is this a kind of junking of any pretense that Conservatives might have had to take any interest in climate change, and that's clearly something that's not just going on in this chamber, but is going on nationally today, but it's also a massive betrayal of the very large number of our population in every single district and authority here, of people who cannot afford to drive or are unable to drive because of disability issues or age. And for those people, not investing in public transport leaves them trapped in their houses, trapped in small communities, unable, and particularly here, I'm really aware of the difficulties of this for older people who are not able to access healthcare easily because there isn't a decent bus service. But also, I'm afraid, and I'm sorry to say this, but as Chair of Skills, it's kind of my job, even more importantly for our young people who are not able to get to have choice about their future employment and their future skills opportunities, because all that's available is what's in their village. And because they can't afford to drive. And any of you who may or may not have investigated trying to get driving lessons, the cost of getting a young person insured on a car, driving is just unaffordable for an enormous number of people who are under 25 or 30. And by neglecting our public transport system and not investing sufficiently in our active travel, we will be making sure that those young people do not have the opportunities that are available in other parts of our system. And as somebody whose children have grown up in Cambridge with all the freedom of the fantastic cycling infrastructure that city has to offer, I want to make sure that those opportunities are also available to people in Ely, to people in St Neots, to people in St Ives and Gamlingay and Whittlesea. I don't see any of that in the obsession that some of the members of this board seem to have with making sure that motorists have the right to drive absolutely where they want, when they want, without paying for parking even. And I think that to be rejecting this excellent document for political reasons makes me very cross, and I hope we will not do it. And I know that rests on one member of this board, and we have yet to hear from him. Thank you.